I'm Marcus James, a recruitment specialist at Skills Provision. Today, I'm going to cover the international recruitment landscape in Chile and the problems faced. Chile has long been considered one of the more stable and reliable labor markets in Latin America. For decades, it has attracted both multinational companies and international professionals drawn by its open economy, legal predictability, and relatively transparent institutions. Yet, as with most countries, Chile's hiring climate is not static. The years since the pandemic have brought periods of economic adjustment, new legislation around working conditions, and evolving migration flows, all of which shape how employers approach recruitment today. At present, the employment market could best be described as balanced but changing. There is a steady supply of candidates, particularly in generalist roles, but genuine competition remains for people with highly technical skills or international experience. Employers in Chile should be prepared for a labor market that offers opportunities but also demands cultural understanding, legal compliance, and competitive positioning. The industries attracting international employers have shifted over the years, but a few stand out. Mining continues to dominate the national economy, not only in copper, which has historically underpinned Chile's prosperity, but increasingly in lithium, a mineral critical to global renewable energy and battery supply chains. Alongside mining, renewable energy and infrastructure projects are becoming defining features of the employment landscape, with Chile positioning itself as a future leader in green hydrogen and already generating significant shares of its energy from solar and wind. There is a clear demand for specialists in engineering, project development, and environmental management. Technology also plays a growing role. Chile is not as large a hub as Brazil or Mexico, but its combination of stability, connectivity, and government support has made it attractive to startups, digital service firms, and multinational companies seeking regional hubs. Shared service centers for finance, IT support, and analytics are increasingly visible in Santiago and other urban centers, offering opportunities for professionals with bilingual capabilities and digital expertise. Chile has recently introduced significant reforms to its labor code, most notably a gradual reduction in the statutory working week and increases to the minimum wage. These adjustments reflect a broader trend in Latin America towards enhancing employee welfare and aligning with international standards of work-life balance. For employers, the changes mean a need to revisit contracts, schedules, and payroll structures to ensure compliance. International firms accustomed to more flexible arrangements may find these reforms demanding, but in practice, they have been phased in over several years, giving organizations time to adapt. What matters most is careful workforce planning, structuring teams to maintain productivity while meeting the new legal frameworks. Chile has historically been open to immigration, and in the past decade, its foreign-born population has grown significantly. Many arrivals come from neighboring or regional countries, particularly Venezuela, Peru, and Colombia, but professionals from Europe, North America, and Asia are also present in growing numbers. This has expanded the diversity of the workforce and enriched the talent pool available to employers. The government has, however, tightened procedures around visas and work permits to ensure more orderly migration. Whereas in the past, many foreigners entered the labor market informally, the newer system is designed to provide clearer pathways for professional workers and greater certainty for employers. Most international professionals now secure temporary residence linked to employment, with processes that are more structured than before, but still require forward planning. For overseas firms, this means ensuring sponsorship and immigration matters are addressed early in the hiring cycle. From the candidate's perspective, Chile offers both opportunities and challenges. For local professionals, there is a growing appetite for roles that provide career development, fair pay, and flexibility. Many young Chileans, particularly in professional and technical sectors, place importance on hybrid working, continuous learning, and corporate values such as diversity and environmental responsibility. Employers that can demonstrate strong ethics and offer development paths are likely to stand out in the talent market. For foreign candidates considering Chile, the attraction lies in its quality of life, relative safety, and cultural vibrancy. Yet language remains a central factor. Spanish is the main business language, and although English is increasingly common in multinational firms, professionals with dual fluency are significantly more employable. Understanding local business etiquette, which tends to be formal but personable, is also key to integrating successfully. Recruitment methods in Chile combine both traditional and modern approaches. Networking continues to be important. Personal recommendations and contacts can carry weight in the hiring process. At the same time, digital platforms such as skills provision and local job boards have become widespread, with many organizations running structured online recruitment campaigns. Executive search firms also play a strong role, particularly for senior positions or niche technical expertise. International companies often rely on employers of record or local outsourcing providers when testing the market or hiring their first employees. These arrangements allow them to operate quickly without setting up a full subsidiary, though they come with added service costs. For larger or long-term operations, establishing a local entity remains the standard route, ensuring full compliance with Chilean labor law. Recruiting in Chile is not without its difficulties. Some of the most common include skill shortages in technical fields. While the overall supply of candidates is healthy, there remains a shortage of professionals with experience in areas such as renewable energy engineering, advanced data analytics, or environmental permitting. Regulatory compliance. Adapting to the evolving labor code requires close attention to detail, especially for companies used to different frameworks in other jurisdictions. Salary expectations. While cost of labor is often lower than in Europe or North America, candidates, particularly in high-demand fields, may have elevated expectations, especially once foreign employers enter the picture. Retention. Competition for top talent is real, and professionals with desirable skills often receive multiple offers. Retention strategies such as training, career progression, and flexible work are increasingly essential. Opportunities and outlook. Despite the challenges, Chile remains a highly attractive destination for international recruitment. Its political and economic systems are generally seen as stable relative to the region, and its ongoing investment in renewable energy and technology offers strong growth prospects. For employers, the chance to tap into a well-educated, motivated workforce, combined with the country's role as a gateway to South America, makes Chile an appealing option for expansion. Looking ahead, the balance of opportunity and caution is likely to persist. Employers will need to keep a close eye on the regulatory environment, ensure immigration processes are managed effectively, and remain agile in how they approach workforce planning. Yet the fundamentals, natural resources, human capital, and a supportive business environment suggest that Chile will continue to be a strong node for international hiring well into the future.